Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Boy, oh boy, do I have a good one. We are going to do, this is really actually heavy. I'm not even being that much in exaggeration. We're gonna do a Sephora haul slash try on slash full day wear test. There was more new than I had bargained for. So while I was just gonna do a foundation wear test, no, we're doing so much more. P.S. This is another newer item that I do. Oh my gosh, I love the scent of it. This on your ends, it's going to kind of add a little bit of shine, but also wow, if you like whip your hair around, if you do like one of these, everyone's gonna get this like bouquet of just beautiful Sol de Janeiro fragrance that follows wherever you go. I just love the way this smells. Okay, back to our regular programming. Hello, I'm Tati. If you like rambly try on, just like intense love for beauty products, you have found yourself on the right channel. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. All right, now that I got my hands all oily, wow, hello. Let's like go through the damage I have done. This is my job, so like that's always what I say. So what we are going to be playing with and really investigating, and what piqued my interest to actually go to Sephora today, is this new foundation from Make It Forever. It is their HD Skin Longwear Undetectable Stay True Foundation. They have a great color range. Hats off to Make It Forever for being an OG brand that has catered to every skin tone and undertone from the jump. So I love seeing new launches from them. I have not always loved their foundation. You guys know that. I love so much of their line, but their foundation, like everybody's like, oh my gosh, best ever, favorite. And I've always kind of been like, ooh, like, is it? Because it's just, I don't know if it's for me. Maybe I'm the weird one here, but this new one, the texture, the claims, everything about it, I'll show you. The bottle's even super cute. It has this cute little topper right here. It's a pump. I'm really excited. So then I got, will shock you. This might shock you. Okay, I replenished my Hourglass Vanish concealer in the shade Silk. I'm not going to use this today because I want to try a brand spanking new concealer from Kat Von D. I have not, since they rebranded, tried anything Kat Von D. I don't know why. I just got really turned off by the brand. I will just go ahead and say it. I happen to have things about certain brands where I'm like, I don't know. It's just like not for me. I'm a big believer that beyond just arguing online and forcing your opinion here, there, everywhere, we all have the opportunity to vote with our wallet and with what brands we support. And I've been thinking of doing a video that could get me in a lot of hot water, but like really who cares, right? Of just brands that fell off and brands that I don't support anymore for one reason or another. So this, for a minute, with their rebranding, I had weird feelings about it and I didn't want to try anything Kat Von D, but I caved and I changed my mind. I was like, maybe you're being a little bit ridiculous, so like calm down. We have a liquid contour. Hello. This looks dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. This could be the ruiner of the entire day. All right, like well, we'll have to see. This right here, oh my gosh, this is so cute. How freaking adorable is this packaging? It is a little heart. There are a couple other odds and ends, but like, you know what? We need to put some makeup on. So let's 3, 2, 1, dive on in. This is 1N14 and it is a neutral, but man, I thought it looked super neutral compared to a lot of the yellow Y undertones, but this is looking kind of yellow. Here, well, yeah, that's pretty. It's got a goldeny feel to it for sure. But that might be nice. I don't know. Well, we're just gonna go with it. On the forehead, this is looking really nice. It's not bunching up. And that is my numero uno trouble spot right now. Foundation, now I can see it when it settles. Used to not have that problem, but now it's like the tell of like, okay, how is this gonna wear? It's sinking in the skin really nice. Definitely more natural in coverage than what I personally usually go for, we know. All right, I'm gonna say something controversial. All right, let's go there together. This feels, my immediate thoughts anyway, this feels kind of like, you know, when you try on anything, a new dress, a pair of jeans, whatever, and you're like, oh my gosh, you know what? This would be perfect if I did some more lunges, if I tightened up a little more in this area or that area, then this would have fit so nice. And you do the dumb thing. I feel like many of us have been there, not just myself, where you purchase it and you have a plan to like lose weight or alter yourself, or like maybe when you feel more confident, you will like it, that kind of a thing. Well, makeup sometimes is like that for me. I feel like, oh my gosh, do you know what? Okay, imagine this. If my skin was so hydrated and I'm drinking all my water and I am eating healthy, I am sleeping, I am not stressed, and my skin is not, you know, dehydrated, and like the weather is agreeing with me, then this kind of no makeup that has a tackier texture to it, wow, this would be it. So for me right now, basically what I'm sharing with you is the lack of sleep, the lack of water, the uptake in caffeine, because pray for me. I have been overdoing the caffeine. I'm trying to like counterbalance some of it by drinking immunity booster because I am flirting with danger. I just feel like this is if you have really perfect skin, you'll love this foundation. It's a little tacky. It feels borderline a little bit drying, but we'll have to see how it wears. I am going to take a little bit of a concoction here, some Dermablend and Loving Tan just down my neck. And I usually, what I do is I also take a pump of whatever foundation I'm using so it has that tone in there. And then I will mix, and I'm gonna push you all away for a moment and have a private moment kind of getting down here, BRB. So I fully got foundation on my white tank top. It happens. This is like the flow of life right now. Don't sweat it. I got another white tank top. It's no big thing. But I always tell you guys, if you're like me and you take your bronzers, body makeup, all of that down the neck, get yourself in the bathroom and don't do it with clothes on. Let it dry and then put your stuff on, and be careful. This Dermablend and this combo is really nice. It's very, very budge proof. I really love it. And there you go. Concealer. Let's get rid of those bags. Well, not bags. I don't think I have, well, maybe. This is, wow. Okay. They are not plain. Whoa. This is Outshaping Shape Tape. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry, excuse me, what is this? I need a beauty blender. What is this? Okay, I genuinely was not expecting this to be so super duper coveragey. Wow, right? Like, oh my. This is shade 111. I am shocked. I like that a lot. Wow, not expecting that. All right, I'm gonna go in now with some CoverGirl and just set this really quickly because I do not want that to move. We are setting and moving on. Oh my gosh. I just like, there's nothing underneath my eyes right now. It's so bright and like, wow, okay, we are in business. So now what I want to do is go in with the cream contour from Kat Von D. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous, especially now that I know how pigmented the under eye area is. Let's just, okay. I like the way that this applicator like just went zoop down the nose. So that's nice. I'm going to take my beloved Patrick Ta for contour #1 brush and kind of stamp it in first and then move the color up. Well, shoot. Why do I all of a sudden look like I got a mullet? Okay, this is nice. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna feel pretty today. Yes. I'm really, really pleasantly surprised. Okay, I am gonna take a little bit of Makeup by Mario Dusty Rose Cream Blush. I wanted to buy the contour stick, but they were sold out of my shade. So I got this instead, and I'm super curious about it. So let's just go here and here. We'll use the brush that comes with it. It's pretty. It's doing that thing on me where it's making my sun damage somehow poke back through, like eating through the foundation. Do you see what I'm saying? Right through here. So this might be a better formula for someone that doesn't have that issue or just on bare skin, but pretty color. You know what? These I always feel work really good, like to put on your lips too. Moving on, I have a blush from L'Oreal. You guys know I'm back in this. I'm gonna do a little this on top. Okay, I'm gonna try something new for bronzer. This is not higher end, but I didn't buy a new bronzer at Sephora, so we're just gonna go into this guy from Physicians Formula. This is the Bread and Butter Bronzer. What a weird name for a facial bronzer, but we're just gonna go with it. I wanted to try it out, so what a better time than now. Okay, something that I will compliment this foundation on, I have not even powdered my face, and the dry down can handle you going on top of the skin with any color product. Like this is not bunching up, it's not gripping the product into patches, it's just allowing everything to just completely apply really beautifully. This bronzer is nice too. Okay, so we're winning, we are winning. Things are looking good. I am now gonna crack into this Urban Decay All Nighter Loose Powder. This is a newer powder from them. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, the opposite end of this guy right here. I'm using the antimicrobial brushes from UVE, from OOF. I don't know, they were sent to me and I've been enjoying them. I get shiny on top of my eyebrows. What a really weird area to get super shiny, right? So I'm only wanting to put a light amount of powder right where I've been feeling like oil is poking through. And then I'm gonna take this setting powder that is more luminous from Rare Beauty and dust it everywhere. And I even caved and bought the Always an Optimist powder brush. Super beautiful packaging, very innovative. I like it. When you go in here, you have this little guy in the center that snaps over, and that's how you open up the little holes to get the powder. So I'm gonna go from the actual lid here, swirl the powder into the brush itself, and then kind of fluff this on the face for setting purposes, but also to give the skin kind of that creamier look. But because I already laid down an oil absorbent powder on my T-zone areas, I'm not gonna run into that issue of the whole face by the end of the day looking super greasy, which when you use a finishing powder that is luminous everywhere and you have a little bit of an issue being combo skin or oily, it can be a total problem because then you have this luminous, beautiful kind of a glow to your cheek maybe, but you're getting like gops of oil in the T-zone. So if your combo, a good way to balance that out is to use a more mattifying powder in those areas with a more defined brush. I'm gonna use an indie brand for my lip liner. This is Warm Spice, and this is by the brand BK Beauty, and I have been really, really loving this so much. So I'm gonna be doing a liquid lip, so I'm gonna overline just a smidge. That looks borderline inappropriate, but we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Buxom right here. I got Love Swipe in Sweet Softie, and I also got the shade Every Girl. So you guys, we're gonna go in with Every Girl. That's totally how I feel about myself. People would always say like, oh, you're like the girl next door. And I'm like, great, thank you. I will take that as a compliment. I'm a little basic. You know, what can I say? What can I say? So we're gonna go in with this right here. Just looked a little bit lighter. I don't know their formula, so we're just gonna go in with this. Packaging is cuter than the formula. Gosh dang it. I will have to play with this. It's not bad. It's just, it's not as opaque as maybe I would have loved. So what I'm gonna do now is scooch the camera a little bit closer. I am going to hush up and go ahead and apply brows and shadow and mascara. I'm gonna be using my Dominique Coral Blossom. I just felt like it matched me and I like the tones in here, and I have not yet had a chance to play. I really like Dominique Cosmetics formula. And then I did buy the Urban Decay Wild Lash. This is a vegan plant-powered formula, so I thought it would be fun to try this guy out. Dior for my brows and maybe a little brown brow powder. Nothing new there. Let's scooch it in a little bit closer. We are close up and jury is out, you guys. The concealer is creasing a little bit. I am disappointed. I like the coverage. I like the finish. I like the texture. It does pat out pretty quickly, so maybe I was just smiling a little bit too much. I don't know. But it does crease. Buyer be warned. We'll see how it wears the rest of the day. So yes, let's get focused on the eyes. The makeup is complete. This turned into so much more than just a foundation try on. A lot of new stuff that I am already loving, some stuff that I am already questioning. So now what we're gonna do is give this hours upon hours to sink in. And at the end of the day, I will tell you how everything held up, what I loved, what I didn't. I'm off to go get some lunch. I am starving, and I will see you guys in a little bit. You guys, this is the very end of the day and the makeup everywhere is just come undone, like a flat tire here and a busted gasket there. It's just like the lash is gonna just go boom like that. The makeup is crinkle central, very blotchy. The lip is completely out of here. Like it's gone, it's gone. So this is the close-up you have all been waiting for. Let's zoom back out. Yay. Okay, you guys, I don't love putting myself on the internet close up with my pores, texture, lines, all of it showing at the end of the day, especially when it has blotched off and like different patches of oil have poked through and things are not looking very even. But this is what we're working with. Even my hair is like, what even happened? But it's that kind of makeup that like, do you see my hair like sticking to my face? Like the makeup got like, what is that? It got kind of oily and almost sweaty. And I assure you, I've done nothing to sweat. So there's no reason for it to be breaking down the way that it has. I will try the foundation again. I feel like I really want to like it. And there is something about the texture that I do like. I want to kind of mix it in with other products. I'm going to go ahead and say that it just didn't hold up and wear as well as some of my absolute diehard favorites. So in that comparison, no, I'm not thrilled with how this is looking in the mirror. I'm just like, it's just a little too oily, which I'm surprised by. Like, I'm surprised that it has that like lift off kind of texture with the foundation. The bronzer went on so smooth and pretty. Does it compete with, say, Scott Barnes bronzer or some of my other favorite go-to bronzers, or the newer one that I've been using from Makeup by Mario? No. It kind of started getting a little bit blotchy as well. The Makeup by Mario cream blush, sadly, I don't really like that. I don't think I'll be reaching for it again. The liquid lip that is so adorable and cute, that wore off really quickly. Sadly, like so sad. I spent a lot of cash at Sephora and it just did not go super well. The concealer creased. You guys know when it went on at first, I was like, oh my gosh, I have been missing this my whole life. I do want to say that the Kat Von D, this guy right here, the contour, I'm loving this. I will definitely continue trying this one out. And the eyeshadow is just like a solid good eyeshadow, nothing crazy going on there. The mascara, ooh, Urban Decay mascara really didn't do much. Didn't do much. So all in all, I'm like looking at everything in front of me and I'm like, did anything absolutely knock my socks off? No. I really had hoped that this would be like I found new incredible products. Sadly, didn't turn out that way, but we will always try again and the adventure of makeup will continue. If you have recommendations for newer products that you want to see put to the test here on my channel, I am game. We will find the good stuff and we will weed out the rest. Let me know what is piquing your curiosity. Leave that in the comments below. And I hope you're having a good day, whatever you are doing. Thanks for hanging out with me. Go have a good one and make sure you subscribe, ring that bell before you check off this video. I love you guys so much and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.